Hello. Oh, Shadow and Act. Oh.
Thank you.
How are you, brother?
What an intro. I was great at this vocals. I love it. I love it.
We just
we like trying to warm up.
Doing our little theater warm up vocal training.
Yeah.
Amazing.
How you doing out there?
I'm good. I'm so excited to chat with you both. I feel like I've been seeing both of you in so many things for so many years. So it's amazing to see you both in this project that's been highly anticipated ever since it was first announced. Mm-hmm. And COVID happened, and then now we're finally witnessing this less than a week out from premiere. It's super exciting. But
thank you. Yeah.
There's so much I want to talk to you both about. But first off, I just want to start off with, how does it feel? This was just for both of you. Also, quick disclaimer: most of our chats will be in the form of post-mortem conversations. So feel free to talk about spoilers up to episode 3, not past episode 3. But feel free to dive a little bit deeper if you may, because a lot of this probably won't run until after those episodes.
Okay.
Got it.
Got you.
Because I want to be able to get a little bit deeper with you.
Right.
But, so first off, how does it feel to be in these iconic roles? And was there anything that you want to make sure you took from the prior portrayals, and anything specifically that you want to add new to these characters?
I mean, for me, it just feels like an honor. I feel blessed beyond measure to be able to be in this position, to play such an iconic character. James Avery was incredible. Such a strong anchoring character on the original show. And, I just wanted to be as authentic as I could be, because, you can't fill his shoes. He was really, all I can do is really just follow the blueprint that he left, and the best that I can, and be as authentic as I can be, and just make this a tribute to him. But to be here, honestly, we're all just beside ourselves, and I wanted to just really tap into today's issues as has been written in the scripts, and so that the character that I play is very grounded, and just supportive, as James was, and just very loving. We create a very loving space on this show. And what else it's just like
I keep saying, it's like I didn't know this was on the menu to even ask for a dream. So I appreciate someone bringing this out for dessert. For Vivian, I just those women are tattooed on my brain. So I just wanted to make her as grounded as possible, and also relatable. I mean, this auntie is the queen of all aunties in the TV universe. So what would that mean today? And I think that's what we were all trying to do.
Yeah. And Cassie, for you, I want to jump to episode 3. And we kind of hinted at it in the prior episodes, but we see there's this kind of tense-ish relationship between Vivian and Hillary, as far as, the ambitions and aspirations that she has for Hillary, and then also, referencing the art career that she did have. And, Hillary basically telling her, are you settling? How are you telling me I'm doing something when you essentially settled? So what can you tell us about that storyline, and kind of what to expect as far as this dynamic between Hillary and Vivian, but also what to expect from Viv as the season goes on?
The most succinct way I could say it is that there's always tension between generations. And so this is a Viv generation versus Hillary's generation on how to succeed in America right now. And she don't know nothing about that social media. So first of all, full stop. But also, I think Hillary opens up in her how she's given up on her dreams because she kind of just, maybe she forgot about them. I don't think she's really thought about her dream as a choice until Hillary puts it in her face in such a derogatory kind of way, which I think between that and Will being in town and showing how unapologetically free he is, makes her remember, oh, that's right, I'm that chick from Philly. I used to be that chick who did art. And how did he get here? And I think so as the season progresses, you'll see a woman cutting away some of the chains that have been holding her back, whether it's, you know, being a mom, being a wife, or being this perfect cutout figure of a Bel-Air wife, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And for Adrian, for you, I kind of love this interpretation of Uncle Phil, because it's so vastly different, but also the same from James Avery's portrayal. And I really like that we got learn a lot about Uncle Phil in episode 3. I'm also from North Carolina, so Yamacraw sounds like a place from North Carolina. First of all, and I'm also an Alpha, so like everything just seems like full circle to me.
Oh, wow.
So
dedicated to you, this show.
Honestly, I was like, wow, this is like, did someone have me in mind when they were writing this?
You were the prototype, okay?
Honestly, I was like, wow. But there's this culture clash that kind of, you know, Phil is going through, as opposed to like going through bridging the gap of who he is now and who he was before, especially, you know, in the position of power he's in, and kind of like where he wants to be as well. So what can you speak to kind of like his mindset and his journey as well, you know, going through this? And like, I'm sure Will being in town also has him thinking like, wow, kind of bringing that out of him as well.
Yeah, well, you know, he has always had his mindset on his goals and forward thinking. And, you know, in order to achieve that level of success, you have to be very driven. And so, but what happens is like you forget to look back and see where you come from and who you've left behind. And so I think that is the struggle, and he's trying to find that balance so that he can still maintain the successful level of a career and get to the mountaintop that he's trying to achieve, but at the same time still not lose the support and the respect from his brethren, you know, his brothers in the frat house, and just to be there for the community in that way as well. So he's just trying to really make sure that he's moving his pieces, you know, in a very healthy way, and where he doesn't lose the respect of his brothers in the fraternity. So that's kind of what he's struggling with.
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of people, there's so many reboots now, so many reimaginings. I use the term reimagine because I feel like, especially for this show, because I feel like it's not a reboot. It's not like a rehashing.
It's a remix.
It's a remix. It's like your old favorite song that we've changed the beat to a little bit and made it a bit longer.
Yeah, I like it. Also, it's, you know, it's even the format is different. Like it's not a 30-minute comedy. It's a hour-long, you know, drama. So what do you think, what do you hope people take from, you know, this new iteration of the show? And what do you think may surprise them about it? Because I know a lot of people are probably going to go in with, you know, preconceived notions. They may think they already know what it's going to be about, even by watching, you know, Morgan's initial trailer. But for both of you, what do you hope people take from it, and what may surprise them about the series?
I hope people, you know, I think about what it was like the first time I saw Morgan's trailer. And I think the main thing I would say is, you know, just to come and watch it. I'd say come with, you know, come and be surprised. Like, come and just be surprised. Look, no one more surprised than me that Morgan Cooper could create that trailer that he created. I did not want to see it. I was like, how can you touch a classic? And guess what? You know what? If you don't see what out here is new, then I guess it's no different than Vivian not wanting to get on social media to do something with her career. It's like you become that old fogey. It's like, you can't touch it. You can't. Yeah. How about you watch it once and see what you think? And the 7 million people who really wanted it, I mean, it's really touching. But when I saw it, I felt the same way. I was like, oh, I thought they had already done it. I was like, good job.
Yeah, I was like, I can't wait to watch this.
When does this come?
It was a pitch trailer.
Right. So I hope people take away that, you know, dream. And even if it sounds like it's already been done, if it seems impossible, dream anyway, because you might find support. I mean, Morgan Cooper's story alone is just so inspirational. And then once you come into the show, enjoy. If you watch the old, you will love this one. I think it's even more delicious. And if you haven't, you will still enjoy it.
Yeah, it complements the original for sure.
Yes. Well, thank you both so much. I really enjoyed this conversation. I wish I had longer to chat with you, but I cannot wait for everyone to see this series. And congrats on this launch.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Bye. Have a good one.
Later.